What up, YouTube? Elleix coming back at you with another custom StarCraft 2 cast spawning on the bottom right-hand side of the map. It's our red Protoss player, PlanetNine, and going up against his opponent spawning on the top left-hand side of the map, it's our pink Dragon player, ExistanZ. Now, despite the resemblance, this is not a Zerg, this is a Dragon. And it reminds me a lot of what the Primal Zerg would look like if they were a playable race. So I am super excited to see how this game goes. If you guys are new to my channel, I do cast a lot of custom and modded StarCraft 2 games. So if modded StarCraft is something you're interested in watching, please consider shooting me a subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now back to the show. We do have what I want to say is a pretty standard opening coming out from PlanetNine. He's throwing down a wall on the high ground here for his main base. He is throwing down a cybernetics core as well. This could be adepts, this could be stalkers. My money would usually be on adepts, but this is a custom StarCraft game, so that may not be the case. We do have the Razorback as well. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the dragons, this is basically a grounded overlord. It is a super slow walking supply depot, basically. We do have warp gate on the way. We do have what is going to be a stalker on the way as well. I'm pretty sure this Razorback is too fat to walk through this wall. It looks like he tried to walk in and he can't do it. He's like, man, I had way too much pizza for breakfast, bro. And we do have what is going to be an early expansion coming down for PlanetNine as well. Taking a look at what the Dragon is doing, his expansion is just about halfway done. We do have what is going to be another Razorback building. So we have the Frontier Deep one. I'm not super familiar with how the Dragons operate, but they do build their units outside of their production. And here we go. We have this Razorback that just exploded out of a pile of gore. What a way to be born, man. Oh my god. We also have what is going to be a Flame Spitter. Now, based on the name of this creature, I assume it is ranged, which is very dragon-like. To be fair, we have some more Razorbacks walking around, getting some good map vision. They do play kind of like the Zerg, but just a little bit different. And here we go. This thing turns around, which I think is really cool too. So we get a good look at his mug right now. We have what is also going to be an augmentation pit. I assume this is some sort of upgrade structure. And we also have a towering deep one. This thing looks like it's going to be really cool. It almost looks snake-like based on this portrait down here on the bottom right. Now, one thing I did want to mention about these dragons is they evolve on the spot, and this is why it reminds me of Primal Zerg. If you guys remember that cinematic where Zeratul is talking about going to the Zerg homeworld, like the origin world of the Zerg, you see this Zerg hunting this little Zerg, and then he eats it and evolves on the spot. These dragons effectively do the same thing. You don't have to sacrifice your units to do it, but the units evolve on the spot, so you can basically augment your current army and make them more powerful. So what I've been told is if you let the dragons sit for a long time, they can snowball out of effect, and then you lose the game. You run home crying, man. And I would be terrified to play against the dragons. I only played this mod once, and it was really overwhelming, so there is a bit of a learning curve for playing the Dragon Race. We do have what is going to be a stalker-heavy play coming from PlanetNine. We do have Blink on the way. Taking a look at the current upgrades, the only upgrades on the field at the moment is Warp Gate. We have what is going to be these Flame Spitters, though, running to see what is up. They seem a bit squishy, though. This Flame Spitter already taking quite a bit of damage. They start with 71 life, and this one got just about 10 of its life taken out immediately by those stalkers. We also have, what is this? I don't even want to try and save this. Phlogiston Guardian. This looks like some sort of static defense. I wonder if this is anti-air or not, or both. It's giving me anti-air vibes, but I could be wrong. It's got like this cauldron of goo that I want to say shoots up, but I could be totally wrong about that. We might see shortly, though. Is Blink done? Blink is done. So PlanetNine going for the attack right here may destroy these rocks to get a good path to the main base, or the natural base and the third base in this case for our Dragon player. We do have a Flame Spitter heavy army, and this is what I was talking about. They evolve on the spot. Look at how big this thing got, and it looks like there's going to be a surround on these Stalkers. The Stalkers could blink up, though, at this point, but no. Actually, never mind. ExistanZ didn't realize that his rocks were being attacked, and now we have these Flame Spitters getting taken out. PlanetNine is in a really good position to do some damage, but no, deciding to go for the mass recall. I want to say that was a bit of an early mass recall because, he could have done a lot of damage. At the same time, I don't think he realized that ExistanZ was totally out of position. He realized that he was spotted and decided to run away. But in that situation, if you're not absolutely surrounded immediately and you have Blink, you may as well try to see what damage you can do, because Blink Stalkers are extremely maneuverable, and with good micro, you will be able to keep them alive. Now, let's see what other units are on the field. We have another Frontier Deep one. On the way, we have what is the Denizen of the Deep, which is the main mining structure for the Dragons, already done. So we have 3 base to 3 base. Taking a look at the units, we have what is going to be 38 workers to 55, large lead for ExistanZ. Army supply is also in favor of ExistanZ, 43 army supply to 30. So it seems like ExistanZ, our Dragon player, is in the lead right now. I'm not really sure what that was. Oh, that was a that was a Razorback. That poor thing. It reminds me of like a cow or something, or like cattle. That poor thing did get killed. We have what is going to be these Flame Spitters, though. We have some Blink Micro coming out for PlanetNine. These Flame Spitters doing a lot of damage, actually, taking out virtually all these Stalkers and going for what is going to be the 3rd base. So PlanetNine will likely lose his 3rd Nexus, and he only has Stalkers to defend this. And as we just saw, these Flame Spitters doing a lot of damage, forcing the retreat for these Stalkers and also taking out that Nexus. Man, these Zerg, not Zerg, what am I saying, Zerg? These Dragons are crazy cool. I really want to see some other units, though. What is this? A Sky Razor. Okay, based on the name, I want to say this is some sort of anti-air unit, but maybe not. I like to go into these casts blind if I've never seen the race before or haven't played it much, just because I think it's more fun personally. You guys get to see how lost I am. What is this? A Hunter. Look at how this thing is running. It's like a Zergling on steroids, and he's got that fin right there too. What a cool unit. All these units look sick, honestly. And I don't know what the Frontier Deep one does. We see some green coming out of this building and hitting these units, but I'm really not sure what that does. We have the 2nd attempt at a 3rd base for PlanetNine. PlanetNine is still in this game. He's like, I have not lost yet. We lost the 3rd base to some Dragons, but no. In good Protoss fashion, we are here to exterminate the alien race. What is this? We have what is an hallucinated Phoenix. We'll be able to get some scouting in and see what is going on. This is a lot of Razorbacks. They are just chilling. They're like, hey, look, we're pacifists. We're just hanging out. We're grounded overlords. We're not doing anything to you, man. We're just chill. Don't do anything to us. But as we know, in StarCraft 2, even the pacifist units are in danger. The average lifespan of a Marine is literally a few seconds, and that's it. And the first Overlord, honestly, oftentimes is a sacrificial Overlord for that scout. So rest in peace. And for a second, I thought these things were NPCs, but no, these are actually units. A Horned Magus. Or Magus, I guess, but this is clearly some sort of spellcasting dragon unit. Very nice use of that asset. I can't remember what these things are called in StarCraft, but I thought these were just NPCs. I was like, why are they following him? Ooh, forcing the blink. Oh, what? The Hunter has like a tongue attack. What the hell, man? We have the Zealots coming in, though, and the Zealots doing a good job at keeping this Dragon army at bay and tanking a lot of these hits too. It looks like the Protoss actually coming out ahead in this engagement, just barely. Wait, maybe not though. We gotta get some Blink Micro. A forward blink. Not what I expected, but it looks like it worked out. What I would have done was Blink Micro these Stalkers and keep as many alive as possible, but that was still very slightly in favor for PlanetNine. For a second I was like, man, this is the game-ending push, but no. Somehow the Protoss is still alive. Taking a look at the upgrades, we have 1 attack upgrades and charge for the Protoss player. I'm not sure what these upgrades are, but I think this is probably 1-1 for our Dragon player. Taking a look at the army supply 56 to 31 in favor of our Dragon player ExistanZ. Taking a look at the resources lost 6,000 to 4,600 in favor of ExistanZ as well. So all things considered, even though Protoss technically won that engagement, I want to say that Dragon is ahead. At the same time, we're seeing what is going to be a 4th base already down. We only have 3 bases for our Protoss players, so PlanetNine has to do some serious damage to his opponent's economy, or he has to expand himself. I mean, look at the worker count. 73 workers to 57, excuse me, in favor of our pink Dragon player. But we have what is going to be these flame spitters getting separated from the main group. At the same time, we have 8 workers going down. These flame spitters are here happily destroying probes. We have the surround of these probes on these flame spitters, but I'm not sure it's enough probes. How many workers killed now? 15 workers total killed, I think, in that engagement. Oh man, this was a big hit on the economy for the red Protoss player. And ExistanZ, he's just chilling. His economy is exploding. He has 77 army supply to 59, so pretty decent army supply. We have Volcanic Harbingers. Oh, and it looks like they have some sort of unit that they deploy. Man, these things look sick. Honestly, for a race called the Dragons, I'm surprised we don't see more. We don't see more flying units, and I really want to know the origin. Why are they called the Dragons? Why aren't they called like the Primal Zerg or some sort of Zerg subspecies? Because they remind me so much of the Primal Zerg with that ability to evolve on the spot, man. We also have a Berserker. This thing looks crazy. This blue lizard thing. Oh my god. And we have what looks like is going to be a push towards the 3rd base for the red Protoss player. This is a big army, but this is a lot of stalkers at the same time, and we have what is going to be 2 attack upgrades for the Protoss player. That was a forward blink, though. I'm not sure if that's what I would have done. We do have what is the Colossus as well going down. Some miss micro right there. I think it must have been rallied to this 3rd base. PlanetNine throwing out the GG, giving the victory to our pink Dragons player ExistanZ. Very cool custom StarCraft 2 game. I really hope I see more Dragons replays in the future. That was a sick game to cast. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want me to cast any of your own games, I will leave my email and Discord in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.